Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranamadhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om. A warm welcome to today's session. Yesterday we saw Sumantraji took leave of Nishadaraja. Both were in great pains, but incidentally we see both of them collected themselves, composed themselves, and then Nishadaraja went into his place, to his kingdom, and Sumantraji came at the outskirts of Ayodhya. And he was in great agony because he doesn't know how to handle people. When people come and ask him, where is Rama? It is such a painful thing to tell them. And what to talk of Matashris, all the three mothers. Hmm? Continuing 146th Chaupai, we will see. पूछी हहीं दीन दुखित सब माता, कहब काह मैं तिनहि विधाता। पूछी ही जब ही लखन महतारी, कही हूँ कवन संदेश सुखारी। राम जननी जब आई धाई, सुमिरी बच्चु जिमि धेनु लवाई। पूछत उतरु देव मैं तेहि, गे बनु राम लखनु बैदेहि। जोई पूछिहि तेहि उतरु देवा, जाई अवध अबयहु सुख लेवा। पूछिहि जब ही रावु दुख दीना, जीवनु जासु रघुनाथ अधीना। देहउ उतरु कौनु मुहुलाई, आयउ कुशल कुवर पहुँचाई। सुनत लखन सिय राम संदेशु, तृण जिमि तनु परिहरि नरेशु। हृदउ न बिदरिवु पंकजिमि, बिचुरत प्रीतमु नीरु। जानत हऊँ मोहि दीन विधि, यहु जात ना शरीरु। Sumantra ji was in a trail of thoughts and with so much of confusions how to handle every one of them, the citizens, the mothers, and the worst part is to handle Dasharath ji. Puchi hai deena dukhata sab mata. All the Mata Shris will come and with so much of helplessness they will come. And they are so much afflicted, they are helpless, and they will come running to question me the moment they see me. Kahab kaha main tinahi vidata. Oh God, hey Vidata, what shall I tell them? Kahab kaha main tinahi. To all the three of them. Puchihi jabahi lakhana mahatari. And when Lakshmana's mother, Sumitra ji, when she puts questions to me, how can you leave them like that and come? You have been sent for that purpose to show them the forest, convince them and bring them back. How can you come back? If she questions me, Kahi ho kavana sandesu sukhari. Do you think I will be able to happily convey her whatever happened? How can I handle her? Rama Janani jab aayi hi thai. When Rama Janani, Kaushalya ji, when she comes running to ask about Rama, Sumiri Bacchu Jimi Dhenu Lavai, like the cow which has recently delivered a calf. Sumiri Bacchu Jimi Dhenu Lavai. And all the thoughts of that cow will be fixed only on that calf. And here we see incidentally not only the parents of Ramchandraji, the mothers of Ramchandraji, every minister, every sevaka, every citizen of Ayodhya, all the time their mind is focused like the cow's mind which is focused on the calf. Everybody's mind is focused towards Bhagavan Ramchandraji. Puchata utaru deva maintehi. What answer should I do? When they ask, I can make only one answer. Ge banu Rama lakhanu baidehi. The only answer I can give, because I have no other answers and I cannot tell lies. I have to answer what? Ge banu Rama lakhanu baidehi. Ramchandraji, Lakshmanaji, Sitaji, all of them, they left for the forest, the woods. जोई पूछी तेहि उतरु देवा, जाई अवध बयहु सुख लेवा. I think whoever asked me, Joi Puchahi, Deva. I will give that answer only. What? Ramchandraji, Sitaji, Lakshmanji, they went into the forest. Jai avadha abhayahu sukuleva. And this is the only way I can, convince everybody. As per the plan, they have gone to the woods. Only that I will tell. I will not tell anything else. All these, you remember, Sumantraji is thinking in his mind. He has not yet gone inside. He is thinking in his mind. Puchahi jabahi ravu dukhadina. Again, Ravu, dukhadina puchahi. The king who is completely, engulfed with grief, when he asks, Jivanuja suraghunatha adhina, his very life, Dasharatha's very life is hanging on the very thought of Rama, on the very darshan of Rama. And when he questions me, the dukkha in Sumantraji increases. Deham utaru kanu mohulai. With what face shall I reply him? He had told me, bring him back, bring Sitaji back, bring Lakshmana back. All of them, bring them back. Show them for 4 days. Charidina, you remember? Show them and bring them back. He had told. Now, what shall I reply when he asks the questions? Where is Rama? Have you brought him? Bring him here. What will I answer him? Ayavu kusala kuvara pahuchayi. And having escorted all the 3 people, Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, I have to come back with them. 1. And I can't go like that. I have to come back. So many duties are there also in Ayodhya. I have to come back. Sunata lakhanasiya Rama sandesu. The moment Dasharatji listens to the news of Lakshmana, Sita and Rama that they have gone to the woods, Trinajimi tanu pariharihi naresu. Naresu, the king, Trina, within a fraction of a second. Trinajimi, like a blade of grass, just drops, he will drop his body. He can no more survive. All these thoughts are making Sumantraji so, he's in despair. He's so distressed, he doesn't know what to do. Hridavuna bidarevu pankajimi bichurata pritamuniru. It is, his mind, his state of mind is like a land with a very wonderful water body in it, beautifully was, giving such wonderful atmosphere, got dried up. And not only it got dried up, now see, I am sure most of you have got some garden in your house, like how we have in our garden. Now though the heat is so much, isn't it? Every other day you have to water the plants. One day if I delay watering the plants, immediately you will find the top layer of this mud around the plant becomes dry, and there are so many cracks in that mud. Have you noticed this? The moment the mud dries, it develops cracks. Sumantraji is asking, Hridavuna bidarevu pankhajimi bichurata pritamuniru. Even though I am dried in my heart, why is there not crack in my bosom? Bichurata pritu, even though the moisture might have been there, but as soon as Rama has left, everything has dried up. Janata mohi dina bidhi. I know, oh God, this particular body of Dasharatha, Yahu Jatana Sariru, this body will never stay. It will just collapse. How? Just as the body, so many people talk. We all talk with our family members. You will go to hell. What is hell? Hell is where the body will be turned upside down. They will put up. I think I explained this earlier also once. For those who have not heard, they will lift you with the feet, ulta, and then put you in the boiling oil. So much of tortures they will give. They will pierce you with spears, and they will, again punch you with arrows. So many tortures will be given in the hell. But the hell is here itself. I can see the hell here in front of me. The saying now continues. The pain that Sumantraji undergoes, look at the explanation. एहि विधि करत पंथ पछितावा तमसा तीर तुरत रथु आवा विदा किए करि विनय निषादा फिरे पाय परि बिकल विषाधा पैठत नगर सचिव सकुचाई जनु मारे सिगुर भाभन गाई बैठी बिटपतर दिवसु गवावा साझ समय तब अवसर पावा अवध प्रवेशु कीन्ह अधियारे पैठ भवन रथु राखी दुआरे जिन जिन समाचार सुनि पाए भूप द्वार रशु देखन आए रथु पहिचान बिकल लखी घोरे गरहि गात जिमि आतप औरे नगर नारी नर व्याकुल कैसे निघटत नीर मीन गन जैसे सचिव आगमनु सुनत सबु बिकल भयउर निवासु भवनु भयंकरु लागते ही मानहु प्रेत निवासु यही विधि करत पंथ पचितावा. While Sumantra was thus lamenting within himself, Tamasatira tarutaratu ava, the chariot slowly came and reached the bank of Tamasa river. About this we saw earlier when they were going, isn't it? Bida kiye kari binaya nishada, phire paya pari bikala bishada. When Nisharaja was quietly, peacefully sent back, and when he returned with a very grief-struck heart, Paitata Nagara Sachiva Sakuchayi Janumare Sigura Bhabhana Gayi. The minister, he just did not want to enter into the city. During the daytime when the minister enters, everybody will come running. What happened? What happened? What happened? Karke. So he remained in the city. Janumari Sigura Babhanagai. And what did he do? He felt as though the pain is as though he was keened. Through some other force, he was made to murder his preceptor, a Brahmana, and he was as though made to butcher a pregnant cow. How that person would feel unknowingly, without his knowledge, if he was made to butcher. How painful he would be. That painful was Sumantra's mind, Sumantra's heart. Baiti bitapatara divasu gavawa. He stayed outside the city for the day to pass so that he can enter at the right. Raja samaya taba avasarupava. He waited for the darkness to set in. Because quietly he can go. By the time they realize, he would have gone. Avada pravesukin hi adhyare. He slowly entered Avadapuri in the dark. Paitha bhavana rathu raki duare. And slowly he slunk into the palace. leaving the chariot at the gate, he quietly went into the palace. Where did he go? He went to Kaikeyi's palace. He just did not want to go there. He hated to go to that place. He doesn't want to even see that particular palace. But then he had left Dasharatha there. So thinking that Dasharatha might be there only, he goes there. And when he hears the news that he is not there, Jine jine samachara sunipaye bhupadvara sudekhanaye. Everybody, whoever, however we tried to escape, people are there who have got a very sharp eye. Then they caught hold of, oh, this is Sumantraji. And then immediately news spread everywhere that the minister has come back. Bhupadvara sudekhanaye. All of them flocked towards the gate, Dwara. And then Dekhanaye, they came to see the chariot. Rathupahi chana bikala laki ghore, gharahi gata jeme atapat ore. When they see, this is another very beautiful, that description is so nice, but look at the feelings. You remember, we saw how the horses were also in pain. They were also suffering within, and their eyes were dropping a lot of tears, and they were sighing again and again. They were so dull. We can find out, isn't it? Even the horses, when it is very charming, when it is very powerful, when it is very excited, etc., and when the horse will be suffering pain, tired, fatigue, all we can find out. So the moment they saw the chariot, and then they saw the horses which were restless. Restless meaning what? Restless out of pain in the heart. Garahi gata jemi atapore. With their body, one kind of shaking and tired because of the hot sun in which they have travelled. Nagara narinara vyakula kaise. What can anyone talk of? The pain, the misery, the distress in the hearts of Nagara Nari Nara. All of them, the men and women, were all so distressed. Nighatata nirami nagana jaise. Just as in a pond, the fish came to see the water diminishing. Sachiva agamanu sunata sabu bikala bhayavuranivasu. The moment they heard the minister's arrival, the complete inner chambers of the palace, everybody inside the palace, they were also very restless. They immediately wanted to know what had happened. Bhavanu bhayankaro lagatehi manahu preta nivasu. Look at that description. To him, Sumantraji, the palace looked like Preta Nivasu. This indicates how a mind can respond to conditions outside, to which we are accustomed to which we are attached to which we are used to. A palace which was full of joy, excitement, etc., filled with lots of love. Today, Manahu Preta Nivasu, it is looking like a Preta Nivasa. Tulsidasi continues. Ati arati sab pucha hirani utaruna ava bikala bhaibani sunaina sravanam nayana nahi suja कहूँ कहाँ नृपु तेहि तेहि बूझा दासी न दीख सचिव बिकलाई कौसल्या गृह गई लबाई जाई सुमंत्र दीख कस राजा अमीय रहित जनु चंदु बिराजा आसन शयन विभूषण हीना परेवु भूमि तल निपट मलीना ले उसासु सोच एहि भांति सुरपुर ते जनु खसे उज जाति लेत सोच भरी छिनु छिनु छाती जनु जरि पंख परेउ संपाति राम राम कह राम सनेहि पुनि कह राम लखन बैदेहि देखि सचिव जय जीव कहीं कीन्हे वो दंड प्रणामु सुनत उठे वो व्याकुल नृपति कहूँ सुमंत्र कह रामु अति आरती सब पूछहि रानी. In deep agony, all the queens came running and questioned him. Utaruna ava bikala vaibhani. But no reply came from him because he could not speak. His voice was choked, unable to speak. Sunaina shravana nayana nahi suja. His ears also would not hear anything, even it was blocked. Nor could his eyes see, nayana nahi suja. Kahau kaha nripatehi tehi bhuja. He asked whomever he met, where is the king? Tell me, where is the king? Even they were trying to ask, he just brushed aside, where is the king? Tell me that first. Dasi nadi ka sachiva bikalai. Seeing his confusion, his despair, the maid servants, Kausalya grihagayi lavai, they told him, they took him to Kausalyaji's apartment, to that palace. Jai Sumantra dekha kasa raja. Now Sumantra arriving at that place. How did he see the king? Amiya rahita janu chandu biraja. The king was so pale, he was no lusterless, like how the moon without the rays. Asana nayana vibhushanahina. And without a seat, no asana, and no couch or ornaments, vibhushanahina, parevu bhumitala nipatamalina. He was lying on the ground in the most wretched condition. You cannot see that kind of a condition. He was lying down. Leusasu sochu yehi bhati. He was heaving, he was grieving, he was breathing heavily. This all of us could have, we know, whenever we are in distress, automatically there is heavy breathing. Like that he was also breathing, he was lamenting. Surapurate janu khasemu jajati. Like how from the Surapura, many of you might know this story. When that punya karma is over, Yayati falls down from the Surapura to the land in the earth. The way he fell, he had fallen down. Dasharat Maharaj. Leta socha bari chinu chinu chati. With his heart, it was bursting with grief. Chinu chinu, at every moment, it was bursting with pain, suffering. Janujari pankha parevu sampati. How? Just as Sampati, we will see this in Kishkinda Kanda. Sampati, the brother of Jatayu, he who had he dropped, Jatayu dropped from the heavens when his wings were cut, the way Sampati saw Jatayu. How painful. Rama Rama kaha Rama sanehi. He who dropped from the heavens, taking the name of Rama, 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 he was taking. And after some time, Punikaha Rama, Lakana Vaidehi, Hey Rama, Hey Sita, Hey Vaidehi. He was screaming their names while he was falling and fell down. In the same way, Dasharatha had fallen down here. Dekhi sachiva jaya jiva kahi, kinhe udanda pranamu. When Sumantra saw Sachiva saw the Nripa, the king, there is always a protocol when you go and meet a king. There is a praise slogan chanted, and then only the business, whatever the business has to be taken up. That praise chant, similarly, routine. Jaya Jiva, Jaya, victorious, may you be victorious. Jiva, may you live long. It's a very often protocol, we may say. Whenever whoever goes and meets. Jaya Jiva Kahi. Kine Udanda Pranama. Sumantarji did Sashtanga Pranama in front of Dasharatha Maharaj. Sunata Uthevu Vyakula Nrupati. The moment he heard, the king rose in all bewilderment. Kahu Sumantra Kaha Ramu. He said, Sumantra, tell me, where is Rama? He never asked, how are you, how was the trip, how was your journey, all that nahi. Sumantra, Kahu, Kaha Ramu, where is Rama? Now look at Sumantra's, condition. What will he answer? We will see. The 149th Chaupai. Bhupa Sumantra Lena Uralai Budhata Kachua Dhara Janupai Sahita Saneha Nikata Baithari Puchat Ravu Nayana Bharibari Rama Kusala Kahu Sakha Sanehi कहाँ रघुनाथ लखनु बैदेही आने फेरी की बनहि सिधाई सुनत सचिव लोचन जल छाई शोक बिकल पुनि पूछन रेसु कहूँ सिय राम लखन संदेशु राम रूप गुण शील सुभावु सुमिरि सुमिरि उर सोचत रावु रावु सुनाई दीन बन बासु सुनि मन भयउ न हर्षु हरासु सो सुत बिछुरत गए न प्राणा को पापी बड़ मोहि समाना सखा राम सिय लखनु जहाँ तहाँ मोहि पहुँचावु नाहित चाहत चलन अब प्राण कहूँ सती बाऊ सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। भूप सुमंत्र लीन उरलाई. Bhupa, the king, Sumantra, he embraced Sumantra. Budata kachu adhara janupai. As though Budata kachu adhara, one who is drowning, a man who is drowning, suddenly found some support, one stick. Sometimes when you are so helpless, even a blade of grass. We have seen many movies or serials or all that videos, etc. In that particular scene, the person is pushed into the water and he is trembling. And finally, he goes and holds that grass on the sides. Can a grass help? Can a grass hold the weight of a body? But then that itself becomes very, helpful at that particular moment. Bhupa Sumantra Leenura, he hugged him. Bhuta Kachu Adhara Janu Pai. He did not see any other support. Now, a drowning man, just as he found a grass, Dasharatha Maharaj found Sumantra when he came back and hugged him tightly. Sahita Saneha Nikata Baithari. Then he took his hand, brought him near and made him sit next to him. Puchata Ravu Nayana Bharibari, and with eyes full of tears, all the grief pouring out. Sometimes, this happens when you are grieving, you don't have anybody, and you find somebody walking and looking at you, all the grief inside, like a volcano erupts outside. Like that, even Dasharatha was feeling, and with full of tears, the king asked him, Rama kusala kahu sakha sanehi, kaha raghunathu lakhanu baidehi. Hey Sakha, my dear friend, please let me know what is Rama's welfare. Please let us know what is Rama's condition. Where is he? How is he? Raghunatha, Lakhanu Vaidehi. Not only Rama, Lakshmana and Vaidehi. Where are they now? Ane phiri ki banahi sidhai. Have you brought them back? You know, that hope beyond hope. That hope keeps his life alive as of now. Until now, that hope was keeping him alive. Ane phirike binahi siddhaye. Have you brought them back? Or banahi siddhaye? Have you left them there in the woods? Sunata sachiva lochana jalachaye. Sumantraji could not even hold himself. When he sees, for him, Dasharatha is everything. And when Dasharatha is in such pain, even Sumantra could not hold his tears. Soka bikalapuni pucha naresu. The king again asked him, overwhelmed with grief, Kahusiya Rama Lakhan Sandesu. Please tell me, I cannot contain myself. Tell me the news about Sita ji, Ramchandraji and Lakshmana. Rama Rupa Guna Sila Subhavu. Now see, Sumantra very beautifully starts explaining. Rama Rupa, the beauty of Ramchandraji. Guna Sila Subhavu. Guna, his, quality. Character. Sheela. Subhavu, his beautiful temperament. Sumiri ura sochata king who remembered all these things, whenever there is such distress, whenever that excitement is there, you will feel all that coming in front of you, isn't it? Ravu sunai dina banabasu. I wanted to install him as my successor, as the Yuvaraja. But Banabasudinha, I gave him Vanavasa. Sunimana Bhayavuna Harashu Harasu. But the news neither delighted nor grieved. For whom? For Ramchandraji. Ramchandraji was never delighted when I told him, I am going to install you tomorrow as a Yuvaraja. And he was not at all grieved when I told him, go to the forest for 14 years. He was sthita prajna. He was absolutely quiet, absolutely calm, undisturbed. Sosuta bichurata gayena prana. Having such a wonderful son, and when he is parting, why am I still alive? Why is my life not departing? Ko papi bada mohi samana. Who is there a sinner who is more than me, than I? The greatest sinner. Sakharamusiya lakhanu jaha taha mohi pahuchau. My friend, wherever Rama, Lakshmana and Sita are there, take me to that place. Let them be there. Let them go through whatever the orders are being given. Let them go through. Let them not come. But take me there. I will also stay with them. I can't live here without them. Nahita chahata chalana abha. In case, I am telling you, Sumantra, in case you don't take me there, prana kaham sati bhavu, my life is going to depart very soon. Ksanamatram. If you don't take me, my life will depart. He wants Sumantra. We will see what Sumantra had to say to Raja Dasharatha tomorrow. All right. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमा सुत सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।